So I was at a demo day yesterday, and I was talking to a woman who was just new into mountain biking, and one of the things we talked about was whether she should try clips or whether she should stick with the flats. Now these are called clipless pedals because they don't have a strap. They can just snap out when you go to take your foot off the pedal, and it seems a little scary at first, and yes, you can get hurt when you're first trying them out and things like that, but the value of having that is really impressive. It's a lot easier to climb, which is a benefit. Anybody who climbs on a mountain bike knows it's any way you can get some help is good. These are my original pedals that I went with on my bike, and I kind of went with white because they match the bike, as just kind of a style thing. But these are plastic Haro pedals, and these things are great for a couple reasons. They're really cheap. I think it was like 12 bucks, and they're strong. I mean, I have smacked these up against rocks several times. As you can see, they've got quite a bit of wear on them, and they haven't broke, which a lot of people I have ridden with have spent well over $100 on pedals and had them bend and snap and break and stuff like that. In fact, another one of my videos, the Beal Falls wreck, my brother got a pedal caught up in a rock. It compressed the bike, and when it let go, it launched him over the bars. And kind of a gnarly little wreck. Wouldn't have happened with these. And and the other thing behind these pedals, these are $45 Shimano pedals. I picked them up. I happened to pick them up at Performance Bike or your regular bike shop. They're not the real expensive ones. They're good for trying out, good for starting on. I haven't felt the need to upgrade at all. They're really good pedals. And the other thing is, the shoes are kind of expensive to start out with. What I did is I went with these shoes. You can get them at Performance Bike. Normally, I would say go to Auburn Bike Works for any type of shoes or any sort of bike parts, but these are just a really good value at Performance Bike. And the big deal with getting the pedals is these don't have a whole lot of bend in them. Okay, here's the clip that goes on the bottom of them, and but the whole sole is very rigid. And what that does is, instead of putting your foot weight just on these pedals and you kind of a flex around, your entire foot is more engaged in the pedaling because it's a solid surface. It's kind of like ski boots or something like that. It's a real hard platform. So more of your foot surface is working towards pedaling. The other benefit of going to a clipless is you don't get this. This is from these, when my shoe would rub up against these. And I was riding with some I found some pretty hard-soled shoes to ride with, and but I still, my foot still folded over this. I wear a size 13 shoe, so it takes a really big pedal to get all of my shoe on. With these, it works really well. But the reason I would say try clipless, not only do you get more control and things like that, but it's the shoes. If you decide that you can't deal with the clipless and it's just too scary, or you're just not getting it, or you keep falling over and you can't figure out how to get your foot out of it, then I would say ditch the pedals, go back to some flats, but keep the shoes. The shoes you get a lot more efficient pedaling out of, because your foot won't be wrapping around the pedal so much. But the other thing about the clipless is you can take and lift the back of your bike up. When you go over something, you can lift the back end up real easy and get over stuff, and that makes a difference in handling and control. And not only that, when you're pedaling, not only do you go on the downforce, but you can also pull up, so you can really use your legs, and you get a lot more efficiency. Anyway, that's my video, and I would say try them out. This setup I got, combination of these cheaper shoes and the $45 clipless pedals, it was less than 90 bucks for the upgrade, and I've been thrilled with it. I was really afraid to try it too. thought of being clipped in is a little scary, but honestly, you just get a lot more control. And now I'd rather be clipped in on a sketchy part of the trail than not. So anyway, thanks guys.